Hello everyone, it's Kathy the Backyard Stamper, and tonight I'm going to show you some easy cards to make that have no stamping, and they are made with designer paper and ephemera. So you might be asking, what is ephemera? Well, I'll show you what it is and how easy it is to make cards with it. So welcome to my channel. I'm Kathy Schmidt. I live in New Hampshire and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. So I've been busy making samples to show you next week when the January to April mini catalog goes live. I am so excited to do a catalog walkthrough with you. So be looking for that. And we also have the celebration, and we have a new scrapbooking brochure, which I'll show you. There it is. I'll show you more when I turn the camera down. So it's an exciting time, and Happy New Year, everyone. All right, I'll turn the camera down and we'll get started. All right, so like I was saying, we have our new mini catalog that is coming out. It goes live on January 7th of 2025, and it runs until April 30th. Oh, it's January 7th to May 5th, 2025, even though it's from to April, because that corresponds to the end of our annual catalog and the beginning of the new catalog. So celebration is going on now, or will be going on January 7th through February 28th. And celebration is so fun because you get free products with qualifying order. So they have, you know, designer paper, they have gems, there is ribbon, an embossing folder, a set of dies with a coordinating stamp set. So a wide range of products are in this mini catalog. Now, if you have not already received your catalogs from me, let me know. Send me an email. It's backyardstamper@gmail.com. Oops, there we go. And let me know, and I'll be sure to get that right in the mail for you. And also, we're going to be coming out with a new scrapbooking brochure. So Stampin' Up! Used to have scrapbooking products, and then they kind of phased them out, the scrapbooking kits. And so it's been a while. And then they came back last fall with a scrapbooking brochure. And that was a lot of fun, and the products are still available too. So the spring one also is going to be awesome, and this is a digital catalog. So if you would like to see a copy of it, please email me backyardstamper@gmail.com, and I will add you to my newsletter list and send you one of the catalogs. You can also view these 3 catalogs on my blog at backyardstamper.com, and starting on January 7th. Okay, so that's a lot of talking. So I can't open the books yet. And I know that's kind of a letdown, but it's coming. It's next week. So tonight's cards that we're going to do, I'm going to do 3 cards, and I've got like a simple, a medium, and a stepped up. So we're going to be using this gorgeous Storybook Moments 12 by 12 specialty designer paper, and it's special because it has these die cuts. So you're going to have 2 full sheets of these die cuts that you just punch out. So I wanted to show you how it comes, and then let me go through the paper with you, and then I'll show you a couple tips. So these are 6 by 6, and let me zoom in a little bit. They're 6 by 6. Ooh, yeah, now you can see it good. And double-sided. So, and it reminds me so much of Beatrice Potter. So the Peter Rabbit stories and stuff. Oh my gosh. And so there's strawberries on the back. This is just cut down to 6 by 6, just so I can show you easier. Look at the little cottages. Oh, they're so fun. And vegetables. Now, people that know me know I am a huge gardener, so I probably will use the vegetable side more than the cottage side. So, oh, and look at this. Definitely all the gardening tools. I love it. And the back side. So you get these 4 sheets. Remember, these are going to be 12 by 12. Oh, let me flip them back over. Okay. So you get these 4 sheets. Let me scrunch them down a little bit. And plus you get 2 full sheets of the die cuts, and then you're going to get 2 sheets of this vignette looking piece. So let me scoot these out of the way for a second. So this sheet comes like this, okay, as a 12 by 12. So you're going to strategically cut it. And so if you take a look at this, right down this middle 6-inch, you can cut 2 6-inch pieces. And then from there, you cut down even farther. So let me just show you how. So once you've made your center cut, then you can come in and just follow your lines and cut these right down. And then they are ready for your cards. And this is what we're going to use tonight on our easy, no stamping cards. So I just did cut all these like that. This one you can cut and make it into 2 by 6 strips, or cut it in half and make it the same size as this one, or leave it a full sheet. So I haven't decided what I'm going to do with that one, so I'm going to go ahead and leave that. And then we'll cut these out. And then you take your next section. Do the same thing. Carrots. I love carrots. They're so easy to grow, and I love growing the colorful ones. So I get like purple and yellow and orange carrots. So that's a lot of fun. And then this one here is our last one we'll cut up. So I'll show you how to cut those pages, because at first it can be a little intimidating, and we don't want that. We want you guys to have fun and just, you know, it's all about making it simple for you when you're making cards. So you've got, let me bring in the designer paper again. So you've got your 6 pieces, or 4 sheets like this. You've got, well, you're going to have 2 of each of these designs. You have 2 of the design that has all the vignette on it. Okay. And then you have 2 that are the punched out. So let me just show you really quick some of these. And I will zoom in so you see a little bit easier. Okay, so you got like Mary Had a Little Lamb, whoops. And you've got some really cute characters. So, and they're good size. They are really good size to make awesome cards with. So I did not get this stamp set. But I did get the designer paper, and I plan to make a boatload of cards using the punch outs and the pattern paper. And there's another set of, I'll show you next week when I go through the walkthrough, but there's another coordinating designer series paper that coordinates with this suite as well. So whether or not you get the dies, or the stamp set and the die bundle, or if you just do the designer paper, you will have a nice variety to make your cards. So that is Storybook Moments. I'm going to set that aside. I'll show you the cards we're going to make tonight. I hope you like them. All right, so this is my first card, and this is, I would say, the easiest card. Now, this technically is not ephemera, but my ephemera didn't come in the mail yet. So just, you have to use your imagination for 1 minute. And we have a die, a hybrid embossing folder that also cuts. So when you stamp the folder, you can make a whole bunch of your own ephemera. So you've got all sorts of good ones in here. So I just run it through a couple of times, and then I put it in my container, and I have them when I'm ready to go. So I'm going to call this ephemera because I'm not stamping it tonight. And the ephemera that did not come yet is in this mini catalog. It has a lot of the same sayings. It has "Oh Happy Day," it has "Thinking of You," "Get Well," so it has very similar sayings. So that's why I thought, with a little imagination, you guys would understand. So this is our simple layout, and I just used a piece of the designer punch out die cuts, my fake ephemera, and I used pecan pie and Lost Lagoon and wild wheat. So that's card number 1. Card number 2 that we're going to make tonight is another stepped up of this one. So I have, this one only has the pecan pie, and on this one I added designer paper from this pack, and I popped this layer up. So this one's all glued down, and this is popped up. And then I selected this cute little mouse, and I added some gems in the corners. So that's stepped up version number 1. So there's 2 cards, and my card 3. We're going to do something similar because I realized I said no stamping on this, but I had stamped. So I changed it for you when we make it. But this is my stepped up version. So again, it's just following kind of the same layout with my strip here and then my vignette. And this one has a double matted layer, some of the low profile dots, which these are amazing. They don't feel it, but they're flat. When I put them on, I thought, I didn't know they were flat, and then I look, I mean, they are literally flat as a pancake. So, and then this is the ephemera, our fake ephemera, and I made a little tag with it, and then did the inside. So I'm going to show you how easy these cards are to make. All right, so let's get out the supplies for the first card, which is our cute little Mother Ducky Oh Happy Day card. Don't forget to, when you let me know that you're here and where you're from, and hope you had a Happy New Year and a Merry Christmas. All right, so I've already taped this one down, and I had punched a hole for a different project, so I went ahead and attached that ahead of time, just to make sure that it fit. So I have that, and then I have my pecan pie strip. Let me just grab my ruler here. Oops, sorry. My pecan pie strip is 5 1/4 by 2 1/8. All right, and this, the matte layer is 3 3/8 by 4 1/4. It should be 3 1/4. I think I trimmed it down a smidge. So it should be 3 1/4 because these vignettes are 3 by 4. Yep. So 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. Okay. And then this is just Lost Lagoon, 8 1/2 by 5 1/2, scored and folded at 4 1/4. All right, so I've attached this down, and apparently I attached my inside down too. I don't know why I did that, but ahead of time, but that's okay. So we're going to go ahead and just attach this down, and I'm just going to use my seal plus. Let me just get some in that corner. And we'll go ahead and put that right on there, just like so. And then I've got my Oh Happy Day. And this one, let me put on my Celebrate on the inside. This die set is still available in our catalog. Remind me and I will look it up for you, and I will put it in the description, all the supplies I'm using tonight. So let me just add this down with a little bit of glue. So when I was learning how to use this hybrid embossing folder, I inked my folder on the wrong side. So that's why there's green on that side. And then I just decided I like it just with basic gray, and you emboss the folder. Let me get that embossing folder to show you. Let me see here. It's here, I know it is. Okay, if I don't find it on this pass, we will show that again at another time. I don't want to keep you waiting. I have all my die folders in one spot, so I don't know why I can never find anything when I'm looking for it. But I'm sure it's just because, you know, going live is a little nerve-wracking, and I'm going to just chalk it up to that. Because I can't find it. I think it's because I was looking in the wrong spot. Let's see here. All right, well, we're going to have to just, oh, here it is, just when I was going to give up. All right, so this is Thoughtful Moments, and this is still available. So let me show you this. How these are the sayings. Oops, these are the sayings, and it is, so what I did was you ink up the Stampin' Up side of the folder, okay, the one with the logo. You ink that up all over with the brayer. You put your die plate in on this side. No, this side is right. Yep, there it goes. Clicks in. Now you put your paper, close the door, run it through your embossing, and you come out with all of these great embossed. See, you can see how it's I think it's my light that's causing that to not focus right. There you go. So you can see that it's embossed. So anyways, this is still available, and it is, the number is 162927. Hi, Janet. Happy New Year. Hope all is well with you. I have been busy crafting, as I'm sure you have been too. All right, so let's get back to this. And I just want to show you a quick tip on, well, not on this one, I guess I won't. The next one I will. So let's get back to, let's stay focused, people. Stay focused. All right, so I'm going to just pop this up with a dimensional. And this card is done. Isn't that cute? That'll be perfect for any little kiddo's birthday. Boy or girl, doesn't matter. All right, it could also be for a new mom for their first Mother's Day or second or whenever. So let me set those aside. Okay, now our next card is going to be this cute little mouse card. Let me get out my supplies for that one. I've been working on so many projects to get ready to show you on the catalog walkthrough that I've been like just kind of trying to package things as I go so that I don't lose them. So we got that, we got this. Okay, so this is my, and I already adhered my white piece on the inside, and I've got two little die cuts in the random ones there. All right, so we're going to go ahead and tape our piece down to our pecan pie. This is a 2 by 5 1/4 strip. And let me just snip off a little bit there at the bottom. There. And we're going to attach that right there, off to the left. Alrighty. Now we're going to, so I took Calypso Coral and did a real skinny mat, almost not noticeable, but it stiffens it up a little bit so that I can pop it up on dimension and it will have a little bit of stability. So this piece here is going to get popped up. All right. We'll just center that. And I couldn't decide on my sentiment on the outside, so I'm going to leave that off for now. You can always go back in and add it, but I am going to pop this one up as well. So I'm going to put there, and I'm just going to cut a baby piece for the tail. Okay, so that little mouse is so cute. And for the inside, I'm going to just do a thank you. And I'm going to use the glue again. I tried, here's a tip for you on these here. If you use your Seal Plus, and because there's all these little openings and everything, it's easy to run over, and then it is really hard to get off, even with your adhesive eraser. So normally if you run off, you just fold it back, but because it's all different, you know, ins and outs, it's hard to do that. Hey Kim, how are you? Long time no see, right? All right, and then I need my gems, my low profile dots. I love these, and on the 7th, I'm getting up at midnight, just saying, because I want a whole bunch more of these, because they are so fantastic, and they're gonna they're gonna sell out quick, I think. I actually put an order in today just to beat the rush, because I know there's going to be a lot of people, and I needed a little bit, couple more catalogs and some other little things for my stamping class, which will be resuming on January 11th. Can't wait. And I'm going to go ahead and just put on 6 of them. It's not an odd number, but it's okay. I'm just putting them right in the corner here. So, and I want my Wink Stella. And I am going to wink this guy up. And let me just pick it up while I'm doing it, just in case it has a blob. It's pretty juicy, these Wink Stellas, because I refill them. And so they sometimes gush out. All right, so there's my second card. See how fast and easy these come together? Even though this is technically not ephemera, because I have a whole bin, I can just pick what I need. I need a get well card. Here you go. Here's a get well. I need a hello. Here you go. Here's a hello. You know, I mean, it makes it so easy when you have sentiments ready to go. So even if you there was one a couple years ago that cut out a whole bunch of sayings as well, and I had the die. And I like this one because the sentiments are bigger. Those little tiny ones, I don't do well with those. A little bit too much work for getting your bang for the buck. All right, so here's my last card. I'll show you some tips and tricks on this one as well. Let me get out my supplies. So I realized after I had posted my YouTube announcement, you know, about going live tonight, that I said no stamping, and I did have some stamping. And this is the leaf. This leaf here that I used is from a scrapbooking stamp set that's called Autumn to Remember. And it's this leaf right here. So I just went through my leaves. And the reason I was kind of looking at that one is because I was just looking at these leaves, and that's kind of close to it, you know, in the pattern. So it looks really good. I just wanted to try to keep it with no stamping for tonight. So, all right. We'll still set that aside as our sample. And I've got my triple layer. I already adhered these down. So the dimensions are just 1/8 of an inch bigger. So this was 3 by 4, and then this one is 3 1/8, and this one's 3 1/4. So this one's 4, 4 1/8, 4 1/4. So the skinny border, just to give it a little bit of oomph, you know. And then I've got my Lost Lagoon. That's one of the coordinating paper. I forgot to tell you guys what the coordinating colors are. I'll go back and do that after. All right, so that's my inside piece. So, and here's a tip for you too. When you're going to do like multi-layers, so I've got 3 layers there, another 3 there. Now your card's starting to feel a little weighty. But if you use the two-tone cardstock, that's not as thick as our regular cardstock. So this one is the regular cardstock. Pecan Pie comes in the two-tone pack. So I just didn't have a piece that was big enough. I used that a lot this fall. So let me go ahead and adhere this down. Sorry guys, I hate to cover you up. You're so cute. All right, so skinny border, just enough to break up the Lost Lagoon in here. All right. And let me tell you what those dimensions are. This is 3 3/4 by 4 1/4. Nope, by 5. 3 3/4 by 5. And then this one is 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. So skinny borders, but it leaves an 1/8 of an inch bigger around the outside to show that Lost Lagoon. All right, so this piece is going to go popped up. Next week, I am so excited to show you all the cards because I've been in a swap, so I have some from the swaps. I've been making some, and I'm hoping to have at least 3 card samples from each bundle that I bought, which I bought a lot of the designer paper. I didn't buy necessarily the stamp sets and bundles, but I did get some, because we can't have enough. All right, so I'm going to show you, I didn't finish it here. So I embossed this on the Lost Lagoon, and the words kind of get lost a little bit. I'll show you on another one here that I didn't color. So here's one with Celebrate. So it's still embossed, and you can see that it's embossed, but it's still a little hard to read. It looks kind of like a blob. So what I did was I took my Lost Lagoon Stampin' Write marker, because I needed to get in skinny, and I just colored the raised amount. The raised, not amount, the raised bit. the embossed, the part that was raised due to the embossing. How about that? And I just kind of just made my way around the letters slowly, carefully. And there. Just like that. What a difference, huh? And on this card, it was white, and then I just thought it was a little too white, so I took my blending brush and just kind of added some soft sea foam to it, or Lost Lagoon really brushed off, one of the two. All right, and just a scrap of my pecan pie. So we're going to go ahead and glue this down. Okay, just like so. And I left myself a little tail here because I'm going to create a tag. I'm just going to cut my triangles, and I know I could get that little piece and put it back on, but I'm okay with just eyeballing it. And even if it comes out a smidge crooked, I'm okay with it. We can always cut that down a little bit more. There. So there's my little tag. This, using the cards, you know, without stamping, is easy with the kids too. They put it together and they use their imagination and their color combos, and they don't get distracted further by having to stamp something, because they can really get distracted easily. All right, let me move that one down a little bit. Okay, so I got that, and I want to punch a little hole here. Where did my hole punch go? Oh, I put it away. So funny. I'm using my old crocodile, and I'm just going to punch a little hole. Some of these tools that were around when scrapbooking was so big in the past, now I think are going to be coming back because they're reintroducing the scrapbooking line. They never fully got rid of it, but they used to have some really cute kits, and now they're coming out with some really, the ones in the brochure are just so great. There's a beautiful one. I'm going to scrapbook my daughter's wedding from the summer, and there's a one that coordinates with the Be Mine stamp set and Be My Valentine, but it's different colors, so that's going to be fun. And that one is more about, very much Be Mine, which is going to be another great one for wedding. And let's see here if I can fix this down a little bit. There. All right, that looks good. So I'm going to just put that, dangle it a little bit over, and I'm going to pop that up too. Oh yeah, I already put the pop dots on, the dimensionals. Let me move this one down a little because I don't want it overhanging the edge. I forgot when I put it on, so let me put it here instead. Okay, so now we can just do this. There. Oh, cute, cute, cute. And then we'll add some bling. There. And then I also wanted to add some Winkostella to the scarf. Dress him up a little bit, just like so. I might have to put a glue dot under that, but I'll do that after. I think on my sample I did not punch a hole, but I got so excited that I wasn't paying attention. So, okay, so let's do our inside. And let's see here. Throw that away and put this back. Where's my top? Okay. So I've got my white piece for my inside, and I've got a strip here to go down. I can do it like that with my, well, you can't see what I'm doing. Okay. So I can do it like that. And then I had a little doodad here. Or I can put it like this and put it across the bottom. I'm not sure I'm going to use this little doodad, but I definitely like this. So that's what we're going to go with. And I'm going to just use my skinny glue on the edge here. It didn't go all the way to the edge of my white, so I'm not going to go all the way over on the side either. So it will look like it was an intentional that I was leaving a little border all the way around. Okay, and then I've got, this is the You Make Me Happy, and again I just used my marker, the Stampin' Right. The blends on the cardstock just kind of bleed everywhere, so you definitely want to use a Stampin' Right marker. But still, because the cardstock is a little bit fibrous, then just careful on the edges there. Okay, so should I do my little doodad still? Could do it like that. Nope. You know what? I'm going to put it on because it's my card and I can. There. And it just leaves even less room to have to write something, right? Okay. These kind of cards are going to come together so quick and be perfect for just thank yous for, you know, after Christmas gifts, or if you've got a baby shower coming up, a nice little gift for the mom-to-be would be a set of cute little thank you cards made with this set, and maybe a scrapbook layout. So the possibilities are endless. I didn't get the stamp set because I have an older, if you will, Peter Rabbit type stamp set, and I don't have any grandkids. So I have borrowed grandkids, but not so many new babies. So I didn't need the stamp set, but I love the paper. So let's bring in my cards again. Here's the one we did tonight, and my other sample like that. These two. And then my Oh Happy Day. What do you think? Pretty neat, huh? So again, this suite will be coming out in the new mini catalog, and there's also a coordinating scrapbook kit that will be coming out on the 7th as well in our new scrapbooking brochure. So if you need a copy, a digital copy of the scrapbooking brochure, just reach out to me if you haven't already received it, and I'll be glad to email it to you. The other thing is, if you need any catalogs, then I will be glad to send those to you as well. So I hope you all have a wonderful night. Please like and share my video. I'm really trying hard to grow my channel. I'm being very consistent with my videos. I've fixed up the way I'm doing my camera views now. So you get to see me and the projects. So it would really help me a lot if you could share my video and like it and subscribe to my channel. Obviously, you probably already have if you're here, but you know, just spread the word and see, you know, I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers and I'm still under 500. So getting there, but it's a slow march to the finish line, right? So, all right, I will see you again soon. Look for me next Thursday. I probably will go on at 6 because it might be a little bit longer video time than tonight. So I'll probably go past an hour or so, and I didn't want to make it too late. You know, so if I start at 6, then I've got plenty of time to do my walkthrough. I've got some loads of samples to show you. Maybe we'll make a couple cards if they're simple and easy, and then in between I also will probably jump on to show you some of the new cards for my upcoming card classes. So if you hit that bell, you'll be notified, and whenever I go live. So thanks everyone, and happy January 2nd, 2025. It's going to be hard to remember to write 25 instead of 24, but we'll get there, right? We'll all get there together. All right, take care. Bye now.